Let's go out to California and talk to Gerard. What's up, Jared? How we doing, man?
Pretty good, Dr. John. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Yes. I always hope people will say that, and you did, so that's awesome. You made my day. What's up, man?
I got your back, man. Don't worry. Yeah, thanks for taking my call. So basically, I'm just trying to get some guidance and maybe some next steps on how to put a 20-year friendship to bed and let go.
Oh, wait. Almost always, that's somebody did a thing. What happened?
Oh, they definitely did a thing.
Oh,
a little bit of a doozy.
What is it, man?
All right, so I guess I'll give you a little bit of backstory. I have he's my best friend, or was, I guess I should say, basically my brother. 20 years is a long time to have a friendship, right?
Hey, call that up. That is, this sounds like the beginning to a Dawson's Creek episode, I'm not going to lie, and I'm super excited about it. 2, yeah, that's a brother, dude. 20 years side by side, that's a brother, right?
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
A brother.
So anyway, I met my fiancée about 5 years ago. We got engaged last year. Our wedding's actually coming up in 16 days at this point.
Very cool. Congratulations, man.
Thank you. Anyway, so my best friend and my fiancée, they didn't always see eye to eye. It was, I think, a little bit of, vying for my attention at some points, and so anyway, they, over the past few years, have really gotten close. Him and his wife, we barbecue together, we hang out all the time, it's the crew, right? And so they finally gotten to a point, my fiance and him, where, they were tight, everything was going well. And he actually, him and his wife's 4-year wedding anniversary just passed, and he thought it would be cool to kind of re-propose to her because they kind of eloped the first time. And he asked me to host it at my house, kind of a surprise shindig re-proposal. And I was like, of course, brother, like, I got you. I'll have everybody over. We'll keep it a surprise, yada, yada. So that all went fine. It was nice. They stayed over afterwards to, barbecue, hang out. We were having some celebratory drinks and what have you. And me and his wife ended up, going to bed. It was late, and I'm
not together, right?
Not together. No,
okay.
I was going to clarify that.
All right. Yeah, I held my breath there for a second.
Yeah.
I was hoping you were calling to tell me how bad your friend was because you slept with his wife. Okay, good. So that didn't happen. So you and his wife went to bed separately. I feel like I know where this story's headed. Then what?
Yeah. He made a pass at my fiance.
What does that mean?
He tried to kiss her.
Okay.
And when they were, they were, out obviously by themselves talking together. And it's funny because it wasn't just like a drunken, I'm going to lean in and make a pass. Like, he physically grabbed her face and pulled it toward him to try to kiss her. And she pushed him away and dodged it and was like, what the heck are you doing? And
hopefully she used stronger language than that.
She definitely did. I'm trying to keep it
all
radio.
Right, cool. Very cool. You're a good guy. It helps the sound engineer not have to make so many edits, so good for you.
Exactly.
Okay.
She pushed him off and dodged it, so nothing happened. But then he went in and tried again to kiss her a second time. And, she let him have it. My fiance is a strong woman. It's part of the reason I'm with her. She doesn't take any crap, so she kind of let him have it. And he tried to make her the reason for his choice in that instance, saying that, earlier in the night she had complimented him and told him he looked nice. And he actually wrote us he was supposed to be the best man at my wedding, by the way. So there's another wrench to throw in it. But
yeah, he opted out of that role. He self-selected out, right?
Definitely.
But he wrote you a letter?
No, he had written us a song that he was going to play at our wedding.
Was it a love song to your wife?
It's hard to say at this point, looking back,
Wow.
But anyway, it was obviously like an emotional song. We were all emotional, and so she like had her hand on his shoulder like while we were listening to the song, and so he used that as his invitation, I guess, to make a pass at her when I was asleep. And then took it one step further and was like, you've just been so nice to me lately, and I don't know what it is. It's just your eyes. And here's the kicker that he said that I can't get past, John, is he's like, I just wanted to know what it would feel like. And
what an idiot. Well, I mean, I wish I had another word, just idiot. And so I want to clarify something, just because I know in these moments, after 20 years, like there's the rage, then there's the upset, and then if you're honest, 100% honest, there's been some quiet in the back of your mind. Did she like lead on? Like, did she play any part of this? Because that's my brother, right? And so let me be super clear. I'm thinking right now, and I'm sure they're okay. They don't listen to this show, I assure you. I'm thinking of two of my best friends on the planet, John and Todd, and their wives, Jennifer and Melissa. And I'm thinking of my wife and those two guys. I would trust my wife to go on vacation with those two guys. I have sought out, hey, Melissa, how do I look in this shirt? And she would say, you look great, man. You like really look handsome. And not one time, or Jennifer, hey, can I come crash at y'all's house while I'm in town for school? Absolutely. There's always a bed in my home. Like, right? So it's some of the kindest, most hospitable. And I'll walk in and she'll be like, oh my gosh, you've been working out. And like, yeah, never once is that an invitation to hook up, right?
100%.
Because you know why? Because those two men are my brothers, and that makes them my sisters. And my personal sister, who I don't talk a lot about, she's mine. Like, it's real close to my chest. If she tells me I look good, I look handsome, you look good, except for my wife, that's like the next best good feeling when my sister says that. And not one time do I think, oh, well, I just want to know what it's like to kiss you. That's just stupid, man. What an idiot. What a violation, man. So
it was a complete violation. So I'm
what's your question?
Because,
what's your question?
Well, I'm struggling because, obviously, like you said, my first instinct was I'm going to kill him, right?
Yeah.
And then the devastation and the hurt set in.
Yeah.
And just the complete, betrayal of it all. And I've just been really struggling with it. I've been anxious about it.
Have you talked to him? Have you talked to him?
I have. I haven't talked to him since.
Okay.
I confronted him once when he decided to show up at my house when I finally found out. And I told him, you just need to leave. Like, you're not welcome here. Like, I can't talk to you right now, And I just told him, like, I need some space, man. Like, I will reach out when I'm ready to talk. So, I took about a week, and then I finally decided, like, okay, I might be at a point where I can, like, type something out and send it to him, And because initially he sent me a text message saying that he felt bad and he doesn't remember much. And then he said, if what's being said actually happens and I'm more apologetic than I can express. And I'm like, that's just a cop out, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. So not only did he make a pass at your about to be wife twice physically, right? And again, like you mentioned, it's not like there was like this closeness and then like it just kind of happened. He grabbed her face, right? He made a physical. He took hold of tried to take possession of her body, right? That's a layer deeper. Then he doesn't have the character to look you in the eye and say, "Dude, I screwed up in the deepest way possible." Right? He's like, yeah, dude, I don't have any time for it, man. But get your question, man. Get your question. I talk too long on these sometimes.
No, you're good. You're good. I just am trying to figure out how, number one, if I should even allow him to speak his piece in this, and number two, like, how do I get closure from this, man? Because, like, obviously he's out of the wedding, like, that's 100%. But more than that, like, I am at this point feel like I'm mourning a 20-year friendship, and I'm not sure
you are
if I need I'm not sure if I need to give him a chance to talk it out, or if I just need to find closure on my own with this.
I'm going to say something that's probably not going to be very popular on the internet, and I don't care. I think that's person specific.
Yeah.
I don't know that closure is right for everybody. I know me, and I'm thinking back to the friends I have that are 20-year friends. I personally, I feel like I would have to know, like, what were you doing? That only can happen if someone's willing to take ownership of what they did. Right?
Which he's not.
Yeah. And so at that point, I got nothing to say, man. Because not only did you go after my wife, but you think I'm dumb and you're calling me a liar. Right? Like,
and you're calling my wife a liar.
Yeah. So I mean, at every level there's violations of trust there. I got to tell you, so for me, I hold those type of friendships so sacred. They're holy to me, right? They are so important that I would have to hear somebody out. But that is not instructive wisdom for everybody. That's just me.
Yeah.
I think in a lot of cases, it would be it. It'd be it. And here's I always go back to the heaping burning coals, right? I don't think it would be something where I'm gonna puff up and act like a Instagram hero and try to be all tough. I don't think that's the thing. I think the conversation to be had is, I need you to hear me say, you violated my trust at the chorus level. You tried to take possession of my wife's body. And I need you to hear me say, you've opted out of friendship with me and my family. So this is it. I wish you the best. And this is over. And I know it sounds dramatic, and that sounds like a romantic breakup, but I think after 20 years, there's something to be heard. He needs to hear the resolve for you, not the you, because then you pull yourself down to his level, right? Of this, like,
right.
you turn into a high school kid that can't control himself. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna stoop to your level. I'm gonna let you know as an adult, you opted out of this, and it breaks my heart, man. You're my best friend. And bye. Right. And I think there's something to that. But also, you and everybody listening, that is not for everybody. There's some better things. Just, dude, I'm not even going to, I've gotten bit doing that. Like going back to the well, right? Getting back, like someone's ugly to me and I reach back out to them and it just digs the hole deeper for me. I really try to go the extra mile on some of those things. And it's often not worth it. But for me, I would feel the need to say, I'm putting a period into this. I'm ending this, not you. What you did doesn't end things. I am. And I wish you the best. And I'm going to move on with my life. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that'd be the way I handle it.
I mean, that's what I've been leaning towards, honestly, especially because, like, we mostly communicate over social. And that week after it happened, that I was finally calm enough to write something out to him, I went on to our platform that we normally talk on, and I'm like, oh, we're not friends. So then I started digging, and he removed me from all social media before I even got a chance to talk to him. So I feel like that tells me what I need to know.
Bro, get out of that world. That's like he broke up with you in Legend of Zelda. Like, it's not real, right? So right. I wouldn't go through like, is he following me? Did he like my post? Get out of that planet, dude. You're gonna drive yourself insane. Be a grown man, and sit down and talk to him. Or talk to him on the phone. Like, I don't feel like talking to you. I don't want to come see you or come whatever. But I that's gonna be that, right? So I don't have some big magical thing. I wish I did. I can tell you that I think the friendship's over. I don't know that you move past that, but I also think that you get to decide. Everybody listening, you get to decide how the period into this sentence. If the period is, I'm not ever having that conversation again. Great. Hold your head up high. Don't be a child about it. It's over. Somebody violated you at your core. And I'll also say this. We are often, the old saying goes, like, he stabbed me in the back. We are often not prepared when people we love and care about stab us in the face. And it happens. They look you in the eye and they lie to you. They look you in the eye and deeply betray you. And what you said, right? Mourning and grieving, that's what it is. It's a death of something. Because what we had was brotherhood. What we had was, I will be there at 2 a.m. What we had was, you can always stay at my house. Your wife can always stay at my house. And that's over now. And that hurts, man. It's not cool to say it. And it's like, I don't want to wait. It's Dawson's Creeky. I get that. It hurts, man. It hurts. And so there's going to have to be a season of grieving that and mourning that. And then you, Jared, you're going to have to go find new 20-year friends because you can't do life without them. And you can't be like, oh, that guy hurt me that one time, I'm out. No, dude, that's what that guy did. And I'll tell you, I got some close buddies. Very close. And I'm not worried for 1 second about them making a pass on my wife. I'm just not. And so those friends are out there. There's more of those friends than what your idiot buddy did. And I'm heartbroken for you, man. 20-year friendships take 20 years to develop. That's hard. That's a lot of investment in time and love. And I hate that you got burned with it, man. I hate that. But I can't make the call for you. But I do want to know how you decided to handle it. Holler back at me and let me know. Let me know how it goes. And by the way, don't communicate electronically. Be an adult. No electronic back and forths. That world's over. Call him on the phone or go meet him for coffee.